Hello, in this video, I will explain to you on how to solve this problem. A triangle has a height that is increasing at a rate of 2 centimeter per second. So its height here is increasing. So we will have dh dt, right? And the rate is a constant with the rate of 2 centimeter per second. And we have positive number because it is increasing. And its area is increasing at a rate of 4 centimeter squared per second. So we will have dA dt is equal to 4 centimeter squared per second. Okay, and we are looking for the rate at which the base is changing. So we need to find out dB dt, right? So that is the question, dB dt. Okay, but then we need to find out the relationship between area, base, and height. Okay, we know that the area of this triangle is equal to 1/2 times its base times its height, right? Or in this case here, in this drawing, we will have A is equal to 1/2 BH. And remember here, A is changing over time, B is changing over time, and H is also changing over time. So we need to find out the dA dt here, right? dA dt. And 1/2 is a constant, that is not a problem. However, we have BH here, that is multiplication of two functions. So we need to take a note and remember that if we have multiplication of two functions, we need to use the derivative formula here, uv prime here, and that will equal to u prime v plus uv prime. Okay, and let's use our b here as our u and our h here as our v, right? So in this case here, we will have u prime. So we will have dB dt, right? So we have dB dt, then multiplied by v, that is h, and then plus uv prime, which is b, then multiplied by dh dt. So we can just plug that into this. So we will have h dB dt. So I write it like that because it is commutative, right? And then plus b dh dt. Good, but then we need to find out what is this one, right? dV dt. Maybe let's isolate that. So we will have 2 dA dt, and then here we will have that equal to h dB dt, and then what else? Plus b dh dt. And so let's isolate this. So we'll have h dB dt. We will have 2 dA dt, and then minus b dh dt. And then we can divide both sides by h. So here, when we divide both sides by h, it will looks like this. And on the left hand side, this h and h will cancel. So here we have the final formula. dB dt is equal to 2 divided by h dA dt, and then minus b divided by h, and then dh dt. Now when this happens, we need to find out when the height of the triangle is 4. Okay, so we'll have when h is 4 and the area is 20 centimeter. Area is 20 centimeter squared. However, we need to find out what is this b, right? Because we already have the height, dA dt also we have it, and dH dt we also have it. So what we don't have is the base here, but we can use the formula from previous, right? So we'll have A is equal to 1/2 pH. Okay, let's use that. Maybe let's use different color here. So we will have A is equal to 1/2 pH. The area is 20, and let's plug in 1/2, and then B, and then 4. Okay, 2 and 4 will cancel into 2, so we will have B is equal to 10 centimeter. So we know all the values here, right? When H is equal to 4 and B is equal to 10. And all that we need to do is to plug in the numbers. Plug in numerical values. Okay, so we will have dB dt here on the left hand side, dB dt, and on the right hand side I will have 2 divided by H. H is 4, so we'll have 4, and then dA dt is also 4, so we'll have 4 here, and then minus, what is the base? The base is 10, okay, and then divided by H. H is 4, and then multiplied by dH dt. dH dt is 2. Okay, and then what can we do from here? That 4 will cancel into 1, and then we will have 2 and 4 canceled into 2 here, and so we will have this one here as 2, and then minus 5. Therefore we will have minus 3 here. And what is the unit? The unit is, the base is in centimeter, and the time is in second. And what is the negative values? Mean that it is decreasing or shrinking, right? So that will be shrinking. So it is shrinking at the rate of 3 centimeter per second. So that is the answer, shrinking at the rate of 3 centimeter per second. And that is the final answer for this problem. Hopefully I did not make any mistakes during my calculation. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.